Tourists and travel experts have long agreed that Italy is a special place, so much so that the country has become a de facto bucket list destination for just about everyone. Famous for its incredible food, rich historical sites, highly regarded art, beautiful small towns, equally picturesque cities, alongside coastlines and countrysides. There's a chance to see renowned Renaissance masterpieces and shop for high-end fashion too. Italy offers a magnificently rich array of sculptured natural scenery and numerous opportunities to get out into nature. Cinque Terre, Sardinia, and the Dolomites all boast incredible landscapes and fantastic hiking routes. You could spend your time in this culturally rich land learning about the lives of the Romans, discovering the destruction caused by Mount Vesuvius at Pompeii, or simply lazing alongside one of the many Italian lakes and languishing in the opulence of the Amalfi Coast. Today, we are going to explore the top 10 places to visit in Italy. So, let's get into the video. Number 10 in our list today, we have Naples. One of the busiest metropolitan cities in the country, Naples is the capital of the Campania region of southern Italy. As it has nearby famous sites like the Bay of Naples and Pompeii, Naples presents an ideal base to stay while exploring the area. Naples itself features one of the world's largest historic city centers with one of the highest concentration of historical monuments, Baroque churches, and Roman ruins, offering an endless feast for lovers of history and art. Extending beyond the city center, tourists will find scenic landscapes, picturesque villas, and castles, in addition to ancient Roman baths and volcanic craters. Top attractions in Naples include the Grand Piazza del Plebiscito, the Royal Palace of the Capodimonte Museum, and the National Archaeological Museum, which showcases a marvelous collection of artistic works and artifacts excavated from the ruins of Pompeii. Number 9, we have Pisa. Located along the Arno River in the northwestern region of Tuscany, the city of Pisa still bears the striking remnants of its former golden days as a commercial empire during the Middle Ages. While the Leaning Tower is a must-see, visiting the city only to take a photograph of its most popular landmark is like looking at one tree and missing the whole forest. Pisa is also much more than just the Leaning Tower. Surrounding the famous landmark is one of Italy's most beautiful squares, the Campo dei Miracoli, or Field of Miracles. Number 8 is Italian Lake District. The Italian Lake District stretches across northern Italy. The southern ends of most of the lakes are relatively flat, but the northern ends are mountainous as the lakes reach deep into the Alps. Popular with tourists for over 100 years, the Italian lakes combine good weather with attractive scenery. Starting in the west is Lake Maggiore, a narrow lake known for its lush vegetation and picturesque islands. The 40-mile-long lake sits on the southern side of the Alps and extends into the canton of Tonico in southern Switzerland. Its most popular attractions is Isola Bella, a charming island formed for its royal palace and immaculate gardens. Catering to celebrities, royals, and affluent visitors, Lake Como is famous for its lavish, dramatic setting and extravagant Renaissance villas. At the heart of the lake is Bellagio, a romantic town with cobbled streets and brightly colored mansions. Lake Garda, Italy's largest lake, offers the perfect mix of history, culture, and outdoor adventures. At number 7, we have Sicily. The largest island in the Mediterranean, Sicily lies just across from the southern tip of Italy, on the narrow Strait of Messina. Due to its location, it has long acted as a crossroads, so is very distinct from the rest of the country in terms of its history, culture, and cuisine. This is best exemplified by Palermo, Sicily's capital and largest city, which was remarkably founded more than 2,700 years ago. Since then, it has been ruled by everyone from the Phoenicians and Romans to the Arabs and Normans, with each civilizations leaving behind artistic and architectural treasures and culinary influences. In addition, a wealth of important archaeological sites lies scattered around the island. These now make for some of Sicily's most popular tourist attractions. Number 6 is Siena. Established upon three hills in the heart of Tuscany, Siena offers tourists a step back into the Middle Ages with its well-preserved historic center and medieval horse racing tradition, famously known as El Palio. Formerly a wealthy city, the historic center of Siena is one of the most popular places to go in Italy, as it still retains many of its stunning works of art and architecture from that time period. Siena's Piazza del Campo is regarded as one of the finest medieval squares in Europe. This fan-shaped plaza is noted for its architectural treasures such as the Fountain of Joy, Palazzo Pubblico, and Mangia Tower. Another of Siena's architectural gems is Duomo, a stunning black and white cathedral of Italian Romanesque designed with exquisite features like marble floors, stained glass, sculptures, paintings, and carvings. Number 5 is Amalfi Coast. Situated in Italy's southwestern region of Campania, the Amalfi Coast is known for its extraordinary beauty that makes it one of Italy's top tourist destinations. Stretching 30 miles along the southern side of Sereno Peninsula, the Amalfi Coast is prized for its picturesque coastline that features shimmering bays, craggy cliffs, lemon tree gardens, multicolored villas, and woodsy resorts. One of the most romantic and posh towns along the Amalfi Coast, Positano's many calling cards include beautiful pebbled beaches, pastel houses, scenic mountains, waterfalls, and a 13th century Black Madonna. One of the larger towns, Amalfi, features lovely plazas lined with restaurants and souvenir shops. Perched on a hill overlooking Amalfi, the town of Ravello is flavored for its beautiful villas of gardens and artworks, as well as its lively art and music festival. Often called the Painted Town because of its many mural painted houses, Ferrari also features an enchanting bay. At the fourth spot, we have Pompeii. One of Italy's most visited tourist destinations, Pompeii is a famous Roman city which was buried under several feet of volcanic ash for nearly 1700 years after the cataclysmic eruption of Mount Vesuvius. Excavation of Pompeii began in 1748 and the site is yet to be totally unearthed. The site is located near the modern city of Naples. A tour of Pompeii offers a fascinating insight into the everyday life of the ancient Roman world. Visitors can walk along the ancient streets to see the remains of shops, bars, bakeries, brothels, baths, and residential homes as well as buildings that served as commercial and religious centers. Within the architecture of Pompeii's ancient buildings, there is a large number of artworks and frescoes depicting erotica, mythological characters, and hunting scenes. At the third spot, we have Venice. One of Italy's top travel destinations, Venice is a unique city that is built upon a lagoon surrounded by the Adriatic Sea. Located in northeastern Italy, Venice is an archipelago of 118 islands, all connected by hundreds of beautiful bridges and scenic canals. One of the canals, the Grand Canal, is most famous and divides the city into two sections. Picturesque waterways and historic architecture make Venice one of the top most romantic cities in the world. Venice is often crowded and expensive, but well worth visiting to see its magnificent landmarks like St. Mark's Square and Basilica, Doge's Palace, and Rialto Bridge. One of the most popular things to do in Venice is to take a gondola ride along the Grand Canal. However, it is just as equally enjoyable to ride a vaporati along the quiet back canals. Number 2 is Florence. The capital of Tuscany, Florence is often described as a colossal outdoor museum because of its mass of art and architectural treasures. Internationally observed as the birthplace of Italian Renaissance, Florence is also credited with propagating many artists, inventors, writers, scientists, and explorers, as well as inventing opera and the florin currency, which lifted Europe from the Dark Ages. Additionally, Florence is known as the home of the wealthy and powerful Medici dynasty that produced several kings and popes, impacting the entire world in a number of ways, culturally, economically, and politically. Florence's hoard of art masterpieces are found all over the city, contained within the large numbers of museums, stunning churches like the domed Santa Maria del Fiore, and internationally esteemed art galleries like the Uffizi and Pitti Palace. Finally, at number 1, we have Rome. Formerly the capital of the Roman Empire, Rome today is the government seat and capital city of Italy. Located in the country's central region of Lazio, Rome is a vast and complex city that is both historic and modern at the same time. Best known for housing ancient Roman structures and the Vatican City, Rome has endured for more than 2,500 years as an important center for culture, power, and religion. Rome is divided into several districts, with its center, the Colosso district, containing the most ancient attractions like the Colosseum, the Forum of Augustus, Capitoline Hill, and the Roman Forum. On the outskirts of the center is Old Rome, featuring the Pantheon, stunning cathedrals, plazas, and Renaissance structures. The Vatican is well known for its St. Peter's Basilica, the Apostolic Palace, and Sistine Chapel. There is so much to see and do in Rome that it could take months to see it all. However, one way for tourists to experience the best of the city is by taking a hop-on, hop-off bus tour. This bus tour stops at major places of interest and top museums, and tourists are free to get off and on as they wish. That is all from this video. If you like this video, please subscribe.